Oh my God! That's just too dirty!
Damn. This shit's fire.
This is a fucking banger.
Ladies and gentlemen, cats, snakes, dogs, chicken, elderly people, workers, and twerkers.
Damn.
Turn it up!
I don't give a fuck. It's the Ruckus. What the fuck you expect?
I body slapped my wife, my nigga.
I'll tell you guys what you think. Do you guys does everybody have notes? Should I send pictures of my notes?
I don't got notes. All I know is that you and Kraken came to fight, and I'm here to see it.
Yeah, that's kind of why I came, honestly.
I'm more than willing to participate. I have mental notes.
Looking at Kraken's outfit, I don't know if I want to fight, bro.
I got my Marvin Gaye hat. What's up, man?
You messing with the professor. You messing with the professor today, bro.
Bro, I got 4 pages of notes. I got 4 pages of notes, man.
Oh,
Bring
man.
it on. Did everybody do their list? Did everybody do their homework?
Yep, I got my list. I got my list. That's what you guys said, right?
Yeah.
I got my list. I listened to both albums that we were supposed to listen to this week, so I'm ready.
I found out something really interesting about Bob Dylan, and it made me, because I was doing... No, it was really interesting.
You don't like Bob Dylan?
Bob Dylan es pura basura, loco.
He might be, but Bob Dylan...
Every album except Rumors.
Bob Dylan.
Right? I'm pretty sure you hated every album except Rumors.
Actually, there's a connection, KC. There's a connection between Rumors...
Go listen to it.
Wait, there's a connection between Fleetwood Mac and this Marvin Gaye album.
All right, so let's go. Let's get started.
Yo, so Alex and Daniel not here?
They'll be joining in later.
All right. So what we talk about Thriller first or Marvin Gaye?
Let's round up the list, right? So we're gonna round up the list with Marvin Gaye's album.
Can you guys hear this?
I'll pull it up here.
Wait, hold on. Why are we being so rude? Why aren't we presenting? Our listeners are listening. We've been talking for 10 minutes.
Fuck them listeners.
I like it, cut G.
Well, fuck you, listeners. Welcome to the motherfucking Ruckus.
Oh, this is how we do it, bro.
That's how we do it. We going raw.
This is how we do it.
All right, we're gonna go ahead. So we're gonna go ahead and round up the list with Marvin Gaye's "What's Going On." This was released in 1971. This is Motown.
Well, actually, no, but chill. Hold on. To just round it up to our listeners, if you've popped into this episode, which you shouldn't have,
go listen to part 1 and 2.
Go listen to part 1 and 2 because the Ruckus for the last 3 weeks we've been doing reviewing Rolling Stones' top 10 albums of all time. Right, and because obviously there's 10 albums, we decided to do Marvin Gaye and by itself, and a surprising exclusion from the top 10 list, which was Michael Jackson's Thriller. So what we did is we did 1 through 9 on 3 different weeks, and then this week we're going to do Marvin Gaye's What's Going On and compare it to Michael Jackson's Thriller album.
2 through 9, 2 through 10, and then this last episode is Marvin Gaye and Thriller.
All right. So go ahead. Introduce the album for us, Cal.
Go ahead, brother.
The number 1 album on the list for Rolling Stones 500 greatest albums of all time is Marvin Gaye, What's Going On, released in 1971 by Motown.
You gotta say What's Going On.
Album sold 500,000 here in the United States. So
this is gonna make me really mad. Because Marvin Gaye has sold more than that, and he's not even in the top 500.
That's a good point.
This is almost exactly 50 years ago. I did not notice that. Right?
Yeah.
71.
Wow. Cracking with the math. Yo, you want to take a look?
Casey brings up a good point that I think we should talk about at some point, is that it's the greatest albums of all time, but when you get to the top 25 or the top 50, international albums are
non-existent.
Not even.
No. I want to bring that up actually after we go over these albums. I want to talk about a little bit more about what their criteria was, who was involved in creating this list. Just a short little snippet.
No, I think we should talk about that. That's a good point, Casey. So let's move on.
Thank you, bro.
Who's gonna go first?
Who wants to start this?
Yeah, who's going first?
Album was good, phenomenal. 5 out of 5. I'm done.
Okay.
I can go first.
Go ahead, Kraken.
So, it was all right. Like I said before, look, listen. I listen to Marvin Gaye at least, I would say once a month, once every other month. It's pretty consistent. But I like my Marvin Gaye coked out and talking about sex. Like, I think when Marvin is let's get it on and I want you and the album with Sexual Healing on it. Right. I mean, I think that's when he's at his best. So what's going on is the opening track, which I think it's one of the best opening tracks, like of any other album. I think we've talked about this several times, right? Nevermind has Smells Like Teen Spirit, obviously the DMX, right? I think this one is up there, being one of the best opening tracks. My problem, because the opening track is actually my least favorite song on the album. Come Together.
Oh yeah. I forgot. I remember why.
Yeah. But for me, it goes south quickly. Like after this song, I don't like the high pitch kind of crying, kind of I'm sad type of thing. It's always up there. It's similar to Joni Mitchell and Blue and stuff, like a consistent high pitch and like whiny noise. I do like the transitions. So he does these transitions from the second song, which is Brother Something, and then goes to Flying High. That shit is dope, nigga. And this is one of the first albums that I heard that was psychedelic soul, and it really got me into Curtis Mayfield and what's the other dude that I listened to? The Isley Brothers and stuff, right? Psychedelic soul of the Isaac Hayes. Isaac Hayes. That shit is dope. But I just didn't like that wailing stuff. Save the Children. That gets mad props. Nah, I don't even think he liked his own children. Talking about Save the Children. Like.
Crack is writing a joke today. Trying out material. I see.
He's his own episode tonight.
Right. He got this spoken word thing that he does in Save the Children, which is like Gil Heron. You know who he is, right, Brutus?
Gil Scott Heron.
Yeah. And then he sings it.
Godfather hip hop, Gil Scott Heron.
Right. Go ahead.
And I was gonna say, is that the track where he says something and then he sings it right after?
It's something like that. Yeah, he's like talking. It's like spoken words. Right. When Scott Heron does that, shit sounds dope because that's what he does. For me, it sounded like he was trying to do what Gil Scott Heron was doing during that time. And that was popular during that time, like spoken words. So it feels flat. Again, it does end well. When it gets really good, I love the Right On. Right On, right? Yeah, that song is dope. That Boogaloo upbeat song. And again, that's what I like my Marvin Gaye when he's upbeat. I feel like that song should have been brought up a little bit sooner to break up like the sadness and stuff like that. And my overall problem with this album is that he wasn't really an activist, right? He leaned into this thing. Harry Belafonte was the activist, right? An artist that gave up and went into it. I mean, Sammy Davis Jr., right? And donated mad money to the cause. I don't think this nigga donated anything for any of this stuff, right? Like he wasn't really about it. So to me, it felt like exploited, like he was trying to do something for the clout.
He was chasing the clout. Yeah.
Right. Well, my top songs real quick. I got
answers to all of it.
Right. My top songs, What's Going On? That shit is dope. Mercy, man. That shit is fucking dope. I love that song. Yes. Right On. And I love the way it ends. I love In the Blues. A quick story, man, because while we were listening to I heard it like 4 times, but one of the times it was when my kids are around. Hey, yo, my daughter, whose name is Sky, she asked me, she never asked me this question before. While God is Love is playing, she comes up and asks me, did Jesus create us? That was
El más berraco.
I know what you're thinking. Where can I find more? For full episodes of the Ruckus Podcast, you can check us out on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and your other digital streaming services. The Ruckus, it's organized chaos. Don't worry, we're working on getting Mike a better mic. Get it, Mike? And don't worry about it. You'll get it eventually.